So, a bit of backstory into this assignment. I actually had a lot of fun with it because not only was I able to write the script for this whole dramatic interpretation presentation, but I was able to use all of my classmates in order to make it a complete production, almost, of the first 3 books of the Aeneid. Because our main actor, who was going to play Caesar in the beginning and later Aeneas, he was sick that day. So I actually asked one of my friends to fill in. His name is Reven, and he's the one who plays Caesar and Aeneas later on in the play. He's an actor, so he filled the role very well. But the rest of my friends were working on memorizing this. This was actually presented week 11, our week 11. So technically we still had a week left in order to memorize it. My lines were all memorized. I play Venus. I'm wearing the pink dress. And all of my lines were memorized except for the historical summary towards the end, which wasn't part of the dramatic interpretation, but it was for the benefit of our audience. We presented this to the foundations class, which are the younger kids in the CC program. So this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of enjoyment in not only writing the script for all of my friends, but being able to really pull strong lines from the Aeneid itself in order to add that next level of beauty and summarization, I suppose, to this production. So please enjoy the Challenge 4 classes production of the Aeneid.
Rome is in ruins. We just finished a civil war. It's the year 30 BC and no one thinks Rome is amazing anymore. Aha! I have an idea! Someone, bring me the renowned poet and writer Virgil. I have a monumental task for him that will cement the greatness of Rome in one text to last the ages.
I apologize for my disheveled state. What can I do for you?
Yes, please. I have a splendid idea. Please begin writing for me the story of how Rome, the greatest nation ever, mind you, came to be. Start back with how those blasted Greeks wretched everything and chose Aeneas, the grandfather of the founders of Rome, Romulus and Remus. Follow Aeneas as he journeys to find Italy and begin the glorious saga of the history of Rome. Title the story... The Aeneid!
I suppose I can manage that. You're basically asking me to plagiarize and copy stories from the Iliad and the Odyssey that the Greeks wrote and make it Roman.
Precisely that. And make it astonishingly superior to whatever that Homer Greek wrote.
Naturally. All right, let's go.
We must make Rome great again. Bring the people back from destruction and show them who we came from and how we need to grow.
Welcome to the Challenge 4 production of the first 3 books of the Aeneid. As Rome has declined, Caesar Augustus notices that Rome needs its glory back. He wishes to restore family values and show an example of piety and of good citizenship. He does this by asking the poet Virgil to basically plagiarize a story that has already been written, the Iliad and the Odyssey. In Challenge 4, we read the Aeneid in both English and in Latin. It is meant to be fun and engaging for you today, so you're going to notice that some of the lines are word for word from the Aeneid, while others are made modern for your clarity. Enjoy the rest of the production.
Behold! I have escaped from not only the war against the Greeks, but I have nobly brought my men from that battle across the seas and lands to here, Carthage. Please let us disregard that Juno was very angry at me the whole time, and my men and I kept crashing. Sigh. Anyways, surely we shall find a moment's rest here in this beautiful land. We gather supplies to continue our travels to Italy, where I shall found a nation, the greatest of all nations.
Ah, dearest weary traveler, please enjoy the abundant fertility of my land, for I am Queen Dido of Carthage, and ask for what you need to prepare yourself to continue on. While your men work to secure their stock, please come have dinner with me. I shall ask my cooks to prepare a wonderful meal for my guests.
Queen Dido, the honor is all mine. Thank you for your graciousness. I am Aeneas, warrior of the Trojans, demigod descendant of Venus, and the future founder of the greatest, most vast empire to be seen in the history books.
Ah, well, you sound like a great warrior indeed. Please go assist your men while dinner is being prepared.
Wow, Venus! I do believe that your son has quite the fancy for Dido.
Of course he has a fancy for Dido. He's my son, after all. Truly the epitome of grace and nobility and mortal.
Well, it's such a shame he can't stay and be with her, with the prophecy and the founding of Rome and all. But they would be so cute together!
Oh, they would! But what if he can stay? Okay, hear me out. I know that there's a prophecy about Aeneas going on and sailing to find Rome, yada, yada, yada. But I mean, come on. She's practically already in love with him, and he's not stupid. Clearly, he can see how beautiful she is. And if he can't, I'm the goddess of love and beauty, so I think I could do a bit of tinkering. But what if Carthage is the great empire he can found? He can help her and stay here.
What?
Listen, I'll explain in a few words. Aeneas and Dido in her music.
Yes.
Plan hunting in the forest, and when the Titan sun comes up with rays to light the world, while beaters and excitement teem the glens, my gift will be a black rain cloud and hail.
Oh, delightful.
A downpour, and I'll shake the heavens with thunder. The company will scatter, lost in gloom, as Dido and the Trojan captain come along to the same cavern. I shall be on hand. And if it can be certain and you are willing,
yes,
there I shall marry them and call her his, and a wedding this will be.
Yes, and we can have flowers, and it can be animals, and
Oh, I'm so glad you stayed. Now we can build Carthage together. I'll make you our king, and you can assist in our greatness to last the ages.
Indeed. Here I stand, wearing the cloth of Carthage, standing by the queen, looking out at the buildings and formulating many ways to truly make this city great.
Well, I'll leave you to looking upon the city while I ask my cook what's for dinner.
Hello? Anybody home? The prophecy, my boy. What about the prophecy?
What?
Oh my gosh. Obviously, of your own world, your own kingdom, from bright Olympus, he that rules the gods, and turns the earth and heaven and by his power. He told, and no other has sent me to you, he told me, Hermes, to bring this message on the running winds. What have you in mind? What hope wasting your days? In Libya, if future history's glories do not affect you, if you do not strive for your own honor, this of Aeneas, this of the explanation of your heir, Lullus, to whom the Italian realm, the land of Rome, are due.
Oh, the prophecy! Rome, sailing, yes, oh, ship and men. How long have I been here? Okay, let's see. I have to leave, but Dido definitely won't let me. Oh boy, what to do? Well, let's see, I can ask the box and I don't know. I leave. You guys, it's been a long time and she's fallen in love with me. But boy, I need to get out of here. I have to get going to Italy. I have a super amazing empire to begin, and I can't stay here. But I know for sure Dido will freak out if I try to leave. So obviously, the only option left is to sneak away. A flawless plan that could never go wrong.
What is going on here? Your men are down at the docks, your ships are ready to sail, and here you are, slinking off in the middle of the night. You even hope to keep me in the dark as to this outrage. Did you, two-faced men, and slip away in silence? Can our love not hold you? Can the pledge we gave not hold you? Can I not, now sure to die in pain? Even in winter weather, you must toil with ships and fight to launch against such high winds. For the open sea, oh, heartless.
Yes, Dido, I am leaving. And the dangerous winter weather does not scare me. But I do fear you and your reaction to me leaving. I have no choice. It's not my decision to make whether I stay or leave. I have a prophecy to fulfill, and I cannot delay any longer.
But why can't you just ignore the prophecy? Don't listen to the gods and just stay here. What if the prophecy is wrong? This is the great empire you were meant to build.
Dear, listen. No, that's...
Don't you dare call me a cute little nickname right now, Aeneas. You traitor! It's like you're pulling one big prank on me. Are you leaving to get away from me? Did I do something to secretly offend you? If you leave, I'll have nothing to look forward to. You were set on leaving this great city. You even helped begin many projects to make us greater. Juno and Venus themselves witnessed our marriage in that cave when it rained. You hate me so much that you leave now?
Do not think I meant to be deceitful and slip away. I never held the torches of a bridegroom, never entered upon the pact of marriage. If fate permitted me to spend my days by my own lights and make the best of things according to my wishes, first of all, I wouldn't leave, and I would do as my emotions lead me to do. But I have to look to the future and be logical about my actions. I'm sorry, dear Dido, but I must leave. I cannot stay for any longer. Italy and the future greatness of Rome await me.
In dire need, and in my madness then, contrived a place for him in my domain, rescued his lost fleet, saved his shipmates' lives. Oh, I am swept away, burning my furies. I shall not detain you or dispute your story. Go after Italy on the sailing winds. Look for your kingdom, cross the deep sea swell. For far away I shall come after you with my black fires, and when cold death has parted, body from soul, I shall be everywhere, a shade to haunt you. You will pay for this. Unconscionable. I shall hear. The news will reach me, even among the lowest of the dead.
Oh goodness, she's being awfully dramatic. I think I'll leave now. Surely nothing bad will happen after that.
Nothing terrible, he says. Pa, I definitely won't kill myself on a sacrificial pyre to the gods. Oh, it's a shame what happened to poor Dido.
Yeah, I still think they would have been cute together. Darn that prophecy. Well, the rest of Aeneas' story is a great one. He causes Dido and Carthage to be permanent enemies of Rome. He goes off to make a visit to the underworld, finds Italy, has a slight run-in with a crazed and love-struck warrior bent on revenge, but that's in the details. And finally, he settles down and begins a family after marrying the princess of Italy. Aeneas' grandchildren, Romulus and Remus, go on to be the great founders of Rome, inspired by their grandfathers, Aeneas' piety. And they cement their legacy in the stones of the vast Roman Empire. And thus, the Epic of Aeneas is recorded by Virgil, a literary masterpiece to last the ages, but not to be taken as truth. For most of it was merely myth and legend, and gods we know are not real, but we know that God, the one true creator and sustainer of earth, is the one true God. But be inspired, young ones, to follow the bravery and loyalty and determination of Aeneas. And even if you don't have a prophecy to follow, you can still show these same qualities in your day-to-day life with whatever the Lord presents you with. And now we welcome the cast.
Well, thank you for attending our performance of the Aeneid this morning. I hope that you learned something. This is what you have to look forward to in Challenge. As you grow and learn more, you get to memorize things, you get to read exciting literature, you get to do all kinds of fun stuff and big projects, and this is just a small glimpse of where it takes you. Thank you.